And, first, congrats on passing Melvin Hayes. What does that mean? I know it's just climbing the ladder, but still be able to pass an all-time record.
Yeah, I mean, to be amongst the all-time greats, the guys who set the standard and made the NBA what it is today is an honor. I mean, it's a lot of games played, a lot of shots being put up, and so to be amongst the greatest of the greats of this game is pretty cool, and just got to keep going. Just a mentality, just being patient, trying to take what the defense gives me, just being in the stance on the defensive side of the ball. And then I do the little stuff and focus on the little stuff, then usually my shot comes around.
Curious, just outside of that run they made in the second quarter to get it to that big run. Other than that, that might have been their best stretch. Other than
yeah.
Well, what you think of that?
Yeah, that run where Durant, I think, might have scored 10 straight points. He had 2 threes. We were up 17. He had 2 threes, got a dunk, got an offensive rebound. That changed the whole complexity of the game. And then Malcolm Brogdon came in and picked up where Durant left off. And that's just the NBA at this point. You can insert a shooting big and throw your whole defense off and give them some momentum. But I like how we just kept fighting, and it never felt like the game was out of our hands. I think we got it up to 12 and they cut it back again, and we got it up to 15. So we want to try to put these teams away a little earlier, but you also got to give the other team credit too for continue to keep fighting against us.
Guys, stay ready. What have you liked about Nas coming in and having the impact he's had?
Yeah, love that Nas is a true pro. I mean, been in the league for some time now. I want to say it's 4th or 5th year. I don't know for sure, but the more and more time you just get to be in the NBA locker room, the better of a pro you become. And he understands his routine, and he understands the business of basketball as well. So, some nights you might not get that opportunity, but when you do, you got to take full advantage of it. And tonight, last few games, he's been incredible, So the more and more he plays, the more confidence he builds and more comfortable he gets with the lineups and his role on the team is only the better for us.
What have you seen about Nurk since that Chicago game that's really improved for him offensively?
I just think around the rim, he's finishing a lot. He had 3 dunks today. Obviously, he can make those passes to anybody, but he's rolling to the rim, playing under the basket, finishing for us pretty well, and also offensive rebounding. So we need Nurk to play his full game, and we need him to continue to be aggressive, and that's just going to make our offense more dynamic.
How huge was he in that third quarter? I thought that he had that surge in the third where Nurk scored a lot there.
Did he have a 3 in the third, maybe? Yeah, he had 2 threes. And, once he's making that shot, we just go to the next level. And he's shooting it with confidence this season, and he's making the right plays. And I like how he's playing right now.
What's the key for you guys to continue to make the ball pop the way you did in the third quarter?
Just keep the game simple. Just hit the first read and trust the teammates going to make the reads after that. I think once we get 2 on the ball and get guys out of the paint, I mean, we touch the paint first. I think we get some solid stuff on that backside, but it's about being aggressive. When you get your opportunities, catch, shoot, catch and drive, just make, correct, quick plays. And I think everybody tonight had I don't know how many, let me see how many turnovers we had. How many? 15? Damn. 13? I could take 13. Yeah, the high teens is what we want to stay away from. I think, the great games, we got 7 to 10 turnovers with a couple of them coming late game. You know what I'm saying? So, we try to keep the ball in our hands, but I think we make the solid play and the easy play, we can do that.
He wants to play most of it, not the whole first quarter. This injury is forcing him to come out a little earlier. What do you want in that substitution time? Just kind of how do you guys switch on and off?
Yeah, great players adapt to anything, regardless of what it is. And that's what Book has done.
What do you think of your guys' defense? You guys have been struggling the past few games in that area. So what do you think of it today?
Oh, last game, they shot 42% from the field. I'll look at field goal percentage defense, makes and misses. They shot 42% from the field in Utah, but they had 27 offensive rebounds, just made it look even better. So really they shot less than 42%. They just happened to finish those plays with a rebound. So I think we play solid defense, one-on-one defense, team defense, but the long rebounds is what killed us against Utah. And tonight, they shot 43% from the field. They didn't kill us on the boards. Had 12 offensive rebounds. We turned them over 13 times. So, I like my team shoot under 46, 47% on us. That shows you pretty much getting a contest on stuff.
caliber, I don't want to get you in any trouble with the league, but a player of your caliber, taking a lot of jump shots, seem to be getting the foul a lot. Why do you think the rest, and what are they telling you about?
Yeah. It's hard to read that stuff. I mean, you see a contest. You can't feel what I feel as a ref sometimes, and they got so much to worry about, so much to think about on the floor. But they're usually pretty good when I tell them like, "Yo, he might be on my wrist a little bit here. Check for me the next play." They usually do a good job of following up. But I mean, as much as I'm on their ass every day, and I want them to be 100% on them plays, I just know it's tough to ref those plays. But it's on me to still keep them aware of what's going on, and I think we've been having a good rapport on that. I mean, it's a lot of trial and error from just learning how to talk to people for one, and in the heat of the moment. I think that's the toughest part. Is trying to understand and have a real conversation with grown men and women through the heat of the moment. That's always going to be a tough message. So over the years, just getting to know the refs and getting to understand them, and they understand me, and we were having solid dialogue. And there's times where I still scream on them, and there's times when they tell me to relax too. So I think we understand how to talk to one another, and I also understand how hard their job is.
You're saying usually wait for a timeout instead of reacting.
Nah, I won't react in a moment for sure, but it's more so just the presentation of the message. Sometimes it can be better, and that's just across everything in life. To be honest.
You had a substantial amount of games last year with DA, and what have you seen through this game? Any improvements on his game tonight?
Yeah, he played aggressive tonight. He played strong tonight. He was ducking in. He was getting to his shot in the paint. He was offensive rebounding. And they need him. They rely on him to do a lot for this team. So that's only going to make him better as a player. What is he, 24, 25? I mean, so he got a long time in this league if he wants to. So being thrown in the fire like this and having to be a leader of this team is only going to make him better.
Thanks, Katie.
Thank you, sir.